It's boring out here in Scottsdale, Arizona. That's the first reason I'm moving. However, it may not be his fault entirely because Scottsdale and Phoenix, they were formed on this grid system, making it splits in a way that is built for mass population growth. So it could be a victim of its own success in a way. It's built for mass population growth. However, this building for mass population growth, they did not make it centrally located. So you have about 5 big major cities in one county, and they all have their, fun downtown area. The biggest fun downtown area, besides Phoenix downtown with the stadiums, is Scottsdale, Arizona. And this Scottsdale, Arizona, Old Town Scottsdale area is a very popular area out here. However, it's really not, for me, it's just maybe it's not for me. Like, I feel like if you're a young entrepreneur looking to network, form new relationships, it's not to say that you cannot do it out here, but at the same time, it's not that abundant of a scene out here. I mean, look at it, like, it's kind of dead right now. So that being said, for context, it is a Monday about 11, 12 o'clock a.m. So that being said though, I do feel like if you're somebody, in a relationship, coming out here in Phoenix, Arizona, exploring the landscape and being all booed up, this is the place. If you're raising a family, this is the place. But if you're young, single, and just ready to, have a good time, then you might want to choose somewhere else. So that being said, another reason why I am leaving here in Scottsdale, Arizona is it lacks diversity and culture. So to stay with the diversity point first, specifically in the Scottsdale, Arizona area, it's not very diverse. So, in the Phoenix area, there's more diversity. You have more of a Hispanic population. There's not really much of a, black people out here in general. But in Scottsdale, there's definitely not much like diversity at all in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I'm not saying that lack of diversity and lack of culture are connected. I don't entirely think so, but I do believe that there's a lack of overall culture out here in Scottsdale, Arizona. What I mean by culture is like, there's no real sense of community out here. Everybody's like kind of spaced out, doing their own thing. And that's cool, especially if you got your own thing. But if you are looking to network, form new relationships, having somewhere with the culture really does inspire you. So when I first came out here, if you'd like to learn why I chose out here in Scottsdale, Arizona, go ahead and click that link up there, or click the link in the description as well. Also, if you'd like to learn pros and cons of out here in Scottsdale, Arizona, click that link in the description as well. All the lifestyle videos about Arizona, click that link in the description. Now, anyway, the main reason for myself for choosing out here was the mountain scene, right? I really enjoy the mountains. I really enjoy hiking. So me being out here in the mountain scene, once I got tired of it, I realized that there's nothing else to do out here in Scottsdale, Arizona from a community or culture standpoint. That for somebody in their 20s looking to, just discover and enjoy new sides of life, that right there is an issue, a big enough issue to cause me to say deuces. So that being said, another reason I decided to leave here in Scottsdale, Arizona is because everything looks the exact same. Now, everything is a personal, what your perception is your reality, right? That being said, I completely understand, but no, in Arizona, in Phoenix, Arizona, in Maricopa County, which contains about 5 major cities, if you drive 30 minutes from Scottsdale to, let's say, Glendale somewhere, now, if you drive to like a nice area of Glendale, it looks the exact same as a nice area in Scottsdale. So that being said, all the nice areas look the same. And what I mean by look the same, I mean the architecture. I mean the architecture of like even this shopping plaza right here. You have these kind of shopping plazas. They're all around Arizona and they all look the exact same. Even everything looks the same if you drive 30 minutes, as opposed to, I don't know, say somewhere else, right? So somewhere in a major city, if you drive 30 minutes, you're driving to a whole entirely different city that looks entirely different. It's not the case here in Scottsdale, Arizona. So you may want to keep that in mind. If you enjoy looking at landscapes, it could be the place for you. Because once you, keep in mind, once you run out of the landscapes, which you don't really run out of, but that is a far drive. But if you want to stay in your local place and just have some new things to look at and explore, you ain't getting that here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Dream on. Dream on. All right. So one thing I can say, guys, For myself, one of the biggest reasons I am leaving here, to piggyback off that last point, is because I really accomplished everything that I wanted out of Scottsdale, Arizona. When I first moved out here, it seemed like such a huge mountain obstacle, literally, to be able to film myself hiking, right? I already had the passion to hike, I already enjoyed it, but I just was like, man, how do I film myself hiking up a mountain and like to get people actually immersed and let them feel the hike the same way that I be going through the hiking emotions and everything. I want them to see that, right? I want them to get inside my mind and let them know how do I do this? That being said, the universe answered and I was able to complete Steps to Success Season 2. I basically trained for Steps to Success Season 2 for basically a year straight. That being said, once I filmed it and completed it, it's like I did everything I wanted to do out here. There was nothing else for me to really discover, you know, nothing really keeping me here. So I just was like, man, it's time for me to go. So that being said, that for me, it's like, all right, bye, let's leave. Once I accomplished everything I wanted out of the place, and you know, me being able to just leave, it's like, I'm grateful that I can just go. So that being said, where to now? So, where to now? I can say this, for myself, big things that were on my mind about choosing the next place to live, in its current status, in its current stage of life, it's like, hey, I just want to have a good time. I want to have a good time and of course work, but you know, have a good time and pay low taxes as well. So have a good time and pay low taxes are the main things that really determine my move. So that being said, for the big 3 places or big 4 places that was on my mental as far as where I would choose, for me, it was between California, Nevada, Texas, and Florida. So I did choose between one of those places, and you'll see which one I chose soon. But I can say thank you for watching, and you now can know, you know, why I decided to leave, and you now be able to see where I decide to live next. And now just knowing why I'm leaving, maybe you'll decide if this place is for you, or maybe you'll decide if it's even time for you to leave. But either way, until next time, as always, we both gotta get to stepping.